What's up guys, LeopoldTheBrave here, and today is going to be a bit of a shorter video because it's just about U-turning. Now why am I isolating U-turning in its own video instead of putting it in the tips and tricks tutorial videos that I've made before? Well, believe it or not, I didn't know about it either back when I made those videos. Yep, I've had this game my whole life and I never knew U-turning was a thing. So I have been U-turning for the past 6 months now and it has greatly improved my life in CTR. And now, I want to share the secret with everyone! So yeah, don't be nervous about learning this technique either. I've had this game my whole life and didn't know about it until just last year. It's not some ancient old tech that takes years to master, there are some veterans who don't know about it. So let's finally dive in and teach you how to U-turn in CTR. Though first, I guess I should explain what U-turning is and what it's for, so you can know when and when not to use it. So you know those tracks with extremely ridiculous turns that make it seem like it's impossible to beat without hitting a wall, like Dragon Mines or Turbo Track? That's what U-turning is for. The new track we got in this Grand Prix, Drive Through Danger, was actually built on this mechanic. It's also pretty much required to beat some of the velo time trials that were added. And it should turn the Oxide time trials into a complete piece of cake for you. Now look on screen. This is U-turning. This is what you want to be doing. It can be done in the air too to help you jump gaps or just avoid obstacles easier in general. Now this doesn't make the air brake technique completely useless. For those who don't know, air braking is basically just holding the brake button in the air to change the direction you want to go in. There are some jumps like this one in Hot Air Skyway that are a lot easier when you just air brake. You can U-turn over them, but it requires a bit more precision. Now, finally, let's get into the meat and potatoes. How do you U-turn? First of all, you need the D-pad for this, no stick. Step 1. Hop in the air. Step 2. While you are in the air, press 3 buttons. The brake button, the reverse button, which is the down button on your D-pad, and then whichever direction you want to go, while letting go of the acceleration button. Alright, let me simplify that. When you jump in the air, stop pressing go and just press these other 3 buttons. Step 3. When you hit the ground, continue hopping while holding those other 3 buttons. Do not let go of these buttons or hit the gas pedal again until you are ready to drive normally. Now all of that may sound complex, I was confused when I first heard about it too. But once I actually tried it out and saw the visual change in my turning on screen, it just snapped in my brain, just like that. Within just a day or two, I was already at the point where I was doing it without even thinking about it. If you're going to practice this, I suggest going into time trial mode and going to Turbo Track. It lets you practice with blue fire there, and the turn there is the hardest in the game. Yes, even harder than the spiral and Dragon Mines. So yeah, that's basically U-turning. To sum it up within a single step, just basically hop, brake, and reverse the direction you want to go in. The only extra tip I have for you is to just remember to keep hopping, because if you don't, you'll slow down, or even worse, lose your flames from when you're holding down the brake button. Let me know if there's anything else in this game you want to learn though, and I'll see you guys next time. LeopoldTheBrave, out.